What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again to talk about my Alabama Crimson Tide, and it's not on a good note. We have lost another one to the transfer portal. This time, five-star running back Justice Haynes, who could probably be one of the best running backs in the country if you actually let him run the daggone ball. Evidently, my Alabama Crimson Tide staff didn't have enough confidence in the guy to let him run the ball, at least not enough. Come on, man. This guy came in as the number 2 running back in the country, I believe, or in his class. The number 2 running back in his class, and he can't even get carries. That is crazy. But hey, it is what it is. We all knew this was coming. We knew that the way this offensive staff was calling plays during the game, that this was coming. A lot of those guys on the offensive side of the ball was unhappy under this new regime. Come on, man. You Justice Haynes, like I say, could be one of the best running backs in the country. Only got 79 carries last season. Now, granted, he was only at Alabama 2 seasons. He only got, 25 carries as a freshman. But that was his freshman season. That's expected. You wait your turn. And when he get his turn, you don't even give him the damn ball. I know Jam Miller was in front of him, but those guys should have, I'll say, even amount of carries. Maybe one a little bit more than the other one, but the discrepancy in the carries is crazy between Jam Miller and Justice Haynes. Ridiculous. But hey, it is what it is. He will no longer be wearing the crimson and white. I can tell you that, at least not in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Not for my Alabama Crimson Tide. That is crazy. That is crazy. This offensive staff do not know how to manage their players. Hell, if you ask me, they barely know how to call a damn game good enough to win it. That's why we lost against Vandy. That's why we lost against Oklahoma. That's why we lost against Tennessee. Tennessee, where our defense got 3 turnovers against Tennessee, and what did Alabama do with them? What did this offensive staff do with those turnovers? Nothing. Nothing. Then you go down there against Oklahoma, the offensive staff called a game good enough to kick 1 damn field goal. That's what they did. That's what they did. And now we having our best offensive players to jump in the transfer portal. The skill positions at that running back and wide receivers. Come on, man. Make it make sense. This staff, through 12 games, have managed to destroy my Alabama Crimson Tide. That's what it's looking like to me. Not only you couldn't win 10 games, not only you couldn't make it to the SEC championship, not only you couldn't make it to the playoff, you can't even keep your current daggone players. Because guess what? You don't know how to utilize them. You just don't. That's the very reason Kendrick Law is in the transfer portal. Kobe Prentice is in the transfer portal. Caleb Odom is in the transfer portal. Now, Justice Haynes. Excuse me. And that just might not be all. Makes no damn sense. Destroying my damn program. Like Bush Jones used to say, brick by brick. Destroying it. Like I say, Justice Haynes only had 79 carries this season. Let's look at his game log. Okay, Western Kentucky, he only got 4 carries. South Florida, he got 13 carries, but I can guarantee you probably over half of them came in the last 6 minutes of the game. If y'all remember how the game went. All right. Because guess what? We was only ahead by 1 point with a little over 6 minutes left in the game. So, yeah, half of his carries, I can guarantee it, in that game came with 6 minutes or less. All right. Against Wisconsin, 2 carries. Georgia, 6 carries. Vanderbilt, 6 carries. South Carolina, 8 carries. Tennessee, 8 carries. Missouri, 8 carries. Who else we had? LSU, 8 carries. Mercer, 6 carries. Oklahoma, 3 carries. Auburn, 7 carries. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And if you compare him to some of the other running backs in the country, that some of them I don't even think as good as Justice Haynes. That's just that Justice Haynes didn't get the opportunity. That's for some reason. But anyway, let's compare him to Trevor Etienne. And remind me, let's try him. Trevor Etienne had 111 carries through 9 games. Remember, Justice Haynes played all 12 and only commanded 79 carries, while Trevor Etienne, 9 games, 111 carries. Let's look at his game log. Game log for Trevor Etienne. Tennessee Tech, 5 carries. Okay, that was his first game. Then, because I believe he was suspended against Clemson, and then he came back for Tennessee Tech game 2, and he got 5 carries. Kentucky, oh wow, 19 carries. Against my Alabama Crimson Tide, 12 carries. Against Auburn, 16 carries. Mississippi State, 11 carries. Texas, 19 carries. Just last week against Texas again, 16 carries. Imagine that. That's the amount of carries running back should get during the course of a game. 16. I'll say we're going to say 13 and 17 or 18 carries if you got 2 backs. All right, matter of fact, let's go to Nate Frazier. He's a Georgia running back. Nate Frazier. Guess what? He was a true freshman. Let's see how many carries he had last season. 129 as a true freshman. 11 in his first game against Clemson. He also had 10 against Mississippi State. He had 19 against Florida, 12 against Ole Miss, 19 against Tennessee, 21 against UMass, and 11 against Georgia Tech. Oh, wow. Guess what? A gimme game like UMass, he got 21 carries. And guess what Justice Haynes got in a gimme game against Mercer? 6. 6. Oh, my goodness. Let's go to Texas running back. What's his name? Trey Wisner. Trey Wisner, wow. 176 carries. And remember, he was sharing carries with Jaden Blue too now. But anyway, 176 carries. Man, look at him. 13 carries against Mississippi State, 13 carries against Oklahoma, 15 against Georgia, 17 against Vanderbilt, 17 against Arkansas, 26 carries against Kentucky, 33 carries against Texas A&M, and 19 against Georgia. Wow, man, I know that Justice Haynes wish that he could get carries like that. Well, I am sure he's going somewhere where he will be utilized and he will get the carries that he's looking for. Because guess what? You can't make it to the next level if you don't get the opportunity. You can be on the team, you can be on the field, but if you ain't getting the opportunity to do what you do best, and in Justice Haynes situation at Alabama, he was not put in the position to do what he do best, and that's run the damn ball. Because guess what? The coaching staff, they like to depend on certain individuals. Once they get confidence in those individuals, that's who they gonna utilize. That's who they gonna utilize. And guess what? Justice Haynes just didn't get the chance to prove that he can be that guy, or he can tote the load also. Not under this coaching staff, he didn't. Just like Kendrick Law didn't get that chance, Kobe Prentice didn't get that chance, Caleb Odom didn't get that chance. And probably a lot of other starters that was on this team also. They put it like that. It is what it is. And as you notice, a lot of these guys who's transferring is on the offensive side of the ball. A lot of them. And I don't think this is all. Trust me, I don't think this is all. And in my opinion, these are just my thoughts. I believe that Justice Haynes is going to go to a team with a run-first offense. And I believe Justice Haynes is going to go back home to Georgia. That's what I think. And why wouldn't he go to Georgia or go back home and play for his in-state team, the Georgia Bulldogs? Why wouldn't he? I'm sure they're going to be losing a couple of running backs to the draft. In my opinion, they is. And they are a run-first team. And guess what? I'm sure they will utilize this guy. I'm sure they will give him the carries that he is looking for. Sure of it. Sure of it. And I'm sure Kirby Smart would love to have this guy as part of his offense. And guess what? We talk shit about Mike Bobo or whoever, but I guarantee you Mike Bobo got sense enough to use a running back with the skill set of Justice Haynes. I guarantee you that. Nick Sheridan don't. Nick Sheridan don't. And I'm going to say it once again. And it won't be the last time I say it during the offseason. I hope like hell Nick Sheridan is gone by next season. Matter of fact, I hope he gone by the damn springtime. Matter of fact, he need to be gone as soon as this daggone bowl game over, if not sooner. Destroying my Alabama Crimson Tide. That's what this coaching staff is doing. Destroying them. Now, I'm not saying that my Alabama Crimson Tide can't come back next season and have a great season and be a SEC champion and roll on into the playoffs. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying in 2024, I'm not going to go as far as say it was a disaster, because as a first-year head coach, Coach Caden DeBoer winning 9 games, I think that is excellent. But all the trials and tribulations that you had to go through to win those 9 games, you just can't let it keep happening, because the fact of the matter is you could have easily been a 5-loss team. I done talked about that before. And like I said, not only you can't win, you didn't win 10 games, even though 9 games I think is excellent for your first year. Even though you didn't win 10 games, even though you didn't make it to the SEC championship with the roster that you got, one of the best rosters in all of college football. Not only did you not make it to the SEC championship or the playoffs, you can't even keep the players, the best players, or some of the best players in the damn country. Brick by brick, in 2024, my Alabama Crimson Tide is falling. So we'll see what happened in 2025. And I hope it's better than 2024. And once the season is over, the 2025 season is over, I hope players are not leaving at the rate that they are leaving now via the transfer portal. I hope not. I hope not. So we'll see. Well, I guess Justice Haynes, he won't be playing in this bowl game. So, hey, it is what it is, man. We still got Richard Young. I don't know if Jam Miller coming back next season, but if he's not, we still got Richard Young. We still got Daniel Hill, and we still got Kevin Riley. So we still good at the running back position. If this coaching staff decide to use them, because if they don't, more will be entering the transfer portal also. So, but hey, We'll see how it all work out. I'm looking forward to the bowl game. See what we look like in that. And Coach K and the boy, Nick Sheridan, Kane Womack, y'all better not lose this damn bowl game. You better not lose this bowl game. You think you think that Alabama fans was on your ass because you didn't make it to the playoff, or on your ass because you lost to Vanderbilt and daggone Oklahoma? Lose this bowl game. It's going to be even worse. I can guarantee you that. But hey, be blessed. And remember, KB don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. And roll damn Tide.